$2 is nothing.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Very good. So actually, where do you stay? Let me see your biodata. Where do you stay?
Rajasthan, sir. Tonk district.
Rajasthan. Which district?
Tonk district.
Oh, good. Excellent. Now you are a chartered accountant and you have had a very rich experience. Now, why do you want to come to Nabard?
Sir, actually, sir, I think, sir, finance play a very key role in the success of an institution like Nabard. And sir, Nabard is, I want to join such a prestigious organization like Nabard. And apart from getting good remuneration, I will get to work for the agriculture and rural development and farmers welfare while continuing my professional expertise and apply my professional knowledge, skills, and experience, and thereby enhancing my knowledge and developing as an individual. So, sir, like my interest lies in agriculture part, so that is why that will again be a win-win situation. So I can apply my that passion as well as professional expertise, and so I can be like an asset to the Nabard.
Oh, good, good, good. What is your father?
So my father is a chemist, a pharmacist, basically.
Pharmacist. Acha, acha, acha. He is a pharmacist. Good. And now, how many siblings do you have?
So I have three sisters. Two elder sisters are married, and one is one younger sisters.
Yeah. So now, what do you know about the involvement of Nabard in Rajasthan? What is your estimation about the role played by Nabard in Rajasthan?
Sir, Nabard has played a very important role in the rural infrastructure and agriculture development in Rajasthan. Rajasthan being a dry and dry state and have soil is alluvial. Most of the soil is alluvial and dry in nature, and there is a lack of facilities of irrigation in Rajasthan. So the Nabard has played a very critical role in improving the infrastructure facilities. As I am aware that in my district itself, Nabard has helped in building a bridge over Banas River, which is the lifeline of my district. And this Bisalpur Dam is working as a lifeline of the entire capital city also, and along with four districts as well, because it is providing drinking water to 5 districts, and it is meeting daily drinking water requirements of these major districts. So apart from that, in my town also, Nabard has played a prominent role in building rural roads, which I have closely seen. So that have helped really a lot in overall development, especially in my town.
Good. Is there any office of Nabard in your state?
Yeah, sir. It is in Jaipur, which is capital city. That is regional office.
Good. Excellent. Now, you are interested in finance. What do you think will be the role you will have to play with us? Which department you will be joining, supposing you are selected?
Sir, I will be joining finance department, which is my discipline in which I have been selected.
Yeah. Now tell me, what is the role you may be required to play in finance department?
Yes, sir. Sir, finance department play a very important role in arranging resources for the development needs and development works of the Nabard. So there are mainly 4 works which the finance department of Nabard is basically involved. So those major areas are like raising of resources and whenever it is required, like bonds, debentures, borrowings, and managing superannuation gratuity funds. Third one is this centralized payments, and fourth one is this proper management of resources, financial resources basically. So these are the major roles played by the finance department. Apart from that, government of India has entrusted the Nabard with the management of its flagship funds, which are Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Rural Swachh Bharat Fund, Mission Fund, and like this an international fund which is Green Climate Fund, that is also been entrusted with Nabard, which is National Implementing Agency. So that in that part also Nabard's finance department is playing a very crucial role.
Good. What are short-term regional rural bank deposits?
Sir, these are the these are the basically so sir, exactly sir, I'm not aware about it, but I can make a guess if you permit me, sir.
Yeah, please guess. No, but I think it is a question of resource only, and deposit means it's a, you tell me, then we will discuss. Yeah.
Sir, it is raised by the Nabard for like refinancing of regional rural bank for the short term financing. So it is specifically like utilized towards refinancing of RRBs basically.
Very good. Now, can you tell me what do you understand by certificate of deposits? It is said that your role will be to raise certificate of deposits. So what are certificate of deposits, and what will be the role the finance department will be playing in raising resources for Nabard?
Yes, sir. Sir, certificate of deposit is short-term money market instruments which is having maturity up to 1 year, and it is generally issued in the lot of rupees 5 lakh, and it is.
Tell me.
Yeah, sir. Sir, based on the good credit rating, these certificate of deposits are issued by the banking and financial institutions to raise funds for a short-term period having maturity up to 12 months.
No, actually, in this case, what will happen? Nabard will be issuing certificate of deposit to others, because you are collecting money from others. You are raising resources. So you will be engaged in say taking of certificate of deposits from possibly banks or from corporates, whatever the case may be, so that you are getting funds which you can utilize for your refinance or other term loans or whatever it is. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Very good. That's right. Then you were mentioning about some centralized payments. What is that centralized payment?
Sir, centralized payments includes basically the corporate accounts function of the Nabard. Like it may be the funds allocation for the purpose of various refinancing to other like regional rural bank, cooperative banks, and along with that disbursement of government of India's funds to the ultimate agencies who are responsible for further reaching is to the ultimate public. So it is working as a centralized agency for making payments and remittances.
But what are the treasury operations and liquidity management done in the finance department of Nabard?
Yes, sir. Treasury management is basically concerned with investments of the like idle resources that so that to get the maximized return of the and ensure availability of funds as and when required. So like whatever the funds are with the Nabard, so like ensuring its best optimum utilization of those funds.
Actually, it is the department invests the bank's temporary surpluses other funds in approved instruments in accordance with the provisions of Nabard Act, Reserve Bank of India guidelines, ALM policy, investment policy, and directions given by the board of directors. Okay, that is that's what it is. What is ALM policy?
Sir, asset and liability management policy. So basically, sir, it is dealing with the like matching of the assets and liabilities. So like we have short-term as well as long-term liabilities in balance sheet, and as well as short-term and long-term investment. So we need to match up the funds requirements and ensure the availability of funds as and when required to meet those liabilities.
Super.
So that is basically management of those
Good.
funds and liabilities.
This you made a mention, but still tell me in detail about the broad achievements of finance department at a national level. Hello.
Yeah, sir. Sir, yeah.
Mm.
Sir, finance, as I already as we already discussed, sir, like finance department, finance department has played a very significant role uh, in implementing government of India's various sponsored scheme like uh, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Rural Swachh Bharat Mission, Dairy Infrastructure Development Fund, like this irrigation irrigation development fund, and RIDF as well. So apart from handling these, like also like it is ensuring that the government sponsored subsidy is reaching to the ultimate beneficiary, and it is taking it is having undertaking from commercial banks that the subsidy is being utilized for the mentioned purpose, and it is not being misutilized. So that is also being ensured by Nabard's finance department. Apart from that, at the if we talk at international level, for Green Climate Fund, Nabard is the national implementing agency under United Nations Federation of Climate Change. It is disbursing funds for solar roof
Rooftop
panels for the
units.
rooftop panel, rooftop units for the commercial, industrial, and household purpose, and it has already disbursed $50 million under this fund. So that is a milestone achieved.
Good. You told nicely. Only thing is you omitted one fund, Fisheries and Aquaculture Infrastructure Development Fund.
Okay.
So you were mentioning, yeah, Nabard has been interested by the government of India to handle phased resource mobilization for the prestigious, you must use this word, flagship schemes. Flagship schemes, namely long-term irrigation fund, Pradhan Mantri Yojana, Gramin Swachh Bharat Mission. Good. That's very nice. Who is Sanjeev Damija?
Sir, I think he is the finance director, finance.
Chief General Manager.
Okay, sir.
He is the Chief General Manager of our Nabard.
Finance.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good. Very good. Now, can you tell me some of the financial details of our Nabard? Some important points. Whatever you remember, you tell me. Otherwise, I will ask, what is the capital as on 2021?
Sir, it is 15080 crore paid up capital.
Yeah. Apart from that, what else stays in your mind? Other things are all not.
Sir, balance sheet of Nabard is approx 6.5 lakh crore, and net profit after tax is around 4,300, approx 4,300 crore. And
good.
It has major sources of funds of Nabards are deposits, debentures and bonds, borrowings. So these are the major constituents of sources of funds, and utilization of funds is basically in investments and various subsidies
10 minutes
and short-term and long-term investments.
Yeah. So you told rightly, bonds, debentures have nearly 2 lakhs, 1.95 lakh. I think it is in crores, na? Crores, yeah.
Crores, yeah.
Yeah, and also RIDF. What is RIDF?
Sir, it is Rural Infrastructure Development Fund.
What is it? How it comes?
Sir, it is basically comes from the shortfall of the commercial banks in fulfilling the PSL priority sector lending targets. So like whatever they are having shortfall in meeting those targets, they deposited with Nabard in RIDF, and this is utilized by the Nabard in developing rural infrastructure. It was started in 95 by Government of India, 1995, and it is and this last year in last budget of 2021, Government of India has allocated 40,000 crore under 27th range of RIDF.
Acha,
So
now, how much commercial bank should give for priority sector?
sir, it is 40% of their total net bank credit.
How much a short term, so small finance bank should give?
Sir, 75% of adjusted net bank credit.
Very good. Now, to start a small finance bank, nowadays, how much is the minimum capital required?
For small finance bank, sir,
Yeah,
it is
200,
200 crore.
200 crores. For a payment banks,
It is, sir, 100 crore.
yeah. How many payment banks are there right now?
I think, sir, it is 7 payment banks, but I'm not exactly sure.
Six only, six.
Okay, okay, sir.
Six only. And commercial banks, to start a commercial bank, how many crores are required? Capital.
Sorry, sir, I'm not able.
500 crores.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
500 crore. That's right. Good. Now, why should we select you?
Sir, I'm being a finance professional. I have a adequate amount of post qualification experience in areas like statutory audit, financial control and reporting, and corporate accounting. So, sir, apart from this experience, I can apply my professional knowledge and experience. I can I can help in day-to-day functioning of finance department in Nabard, and thereby I can enhance my knowledge and develop as an individual. So in that way, sir, I can contribute towards achievement of organizational objectives.
Good. That's good. Now, what can you tell us about GST? What is GST?
Sir, GST is Goods and Services Tax Act. It was applicable with effect from 1st of July 2017, and it has subsumed almost every indirect taxes, including sales tax, VAT, octroi, and entertainment tax, and excise. So these have been subsumed into GST, and there are three types of GST under it. One is CGST, SGST, and IGST. CGST is the Central Goods and Services Tax, the share of which goes to the central government. SGST is State Goods and Services Act, for which the contribution goes to state government for intra-state supply of goods and services, and IGST for applicable for interstate goods and movement services. So it is divided between both center as well as state government.
Good. Now tell me about cooperative societies. What is the interest shown by the government recently in the budget? What are the concessions given to cooperative societies in terms of taxation by the government?
Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir. The maximum amount of surcharge on cooperative societies has been kept at 15%, and apart from that, sir, Ministry of Cooperation was formed in earlier budget itself, specifically dedicated, and
I think is slight error. Alternate minimum tax paid by cooperative brought down from 18.5 to 15%. And surcharge on cooperative societies reduced from 12% to 7% for those having total income of more than rupees 1 crore and up to 10 crore. To provide,
I got it, sir.
Yeah, to provide a level playing field between cooperative societies and companies. I mean, this alternate minimum tax paid brought down from 18.5 to 15 to provide a level playing field between cooperative societies and companies. I honestly don't know what is alternate minimum tax? You have any idea about it?
Sir, it is the minimum tax which a company or which any assessee under the income tax is required to pay. Like if even if the like taxable tax on the assessable income is below this amount of tax. So this is the minimum amount of tax which everyone has to pay, irrespective of the losses or profit they are having under this section. So some adjustments has to be made to arrive at an adjusted profit under section 115 JB under this section and Income Tax Act. So then every entity need to pay alternate minimum tax under this section. So that has been reduced from 18.5 to 15% now.
Yeah. Your area of sports interest is volleyball, na? Or?
Yeah, sir.
Acha, acha, acha.
Sir, that's all.
Volleyball. Good, good, good. Do you play volleyball nowadays? There is no time.
Sir, nowadays there is no time, but sometimes like when friends get together is there, then we used to play.
Acha, acha. Good, good. Now, regarding current affairs, supposing I want you to talk about current affairs about Rajasthan, what is it you will tell me?
Sir, regarding Rajasthan, sir, recently government of Rajasthan had made the electricity up to 50 units free for everyone.
Acha.
And
Good.
also pension scheme has been made again applicable for state government employees
Mm-hmm.
from
Acha,
1st April.
Old pension scheme.
Old pension scheme, which was discontinued in 2004.
Mm.
So it has been again resumed in the state government undertakings.
Mm. Good, good. So Congress government is there now. That's right. That's good. Very good. Now, next question. You are a commerce man. I should ask some commerce questions. Can you tell me
Definitely, sir.
what is the debt service coverage ratio?
So debt service coverage ratio is the how many times a company will be able to meet its interest plus principal out of EBITDA, which is earning before interest, tax, depreciation and amortize, which is generally cash flow in the form of, it is cash profit, which is available in the form of cash. So how much is the company how much times the company is able to meet its interest and principal debt repayment out of its cash profits basically. So formalize EBITDA EBITDA upon interest plus principal upon 1 minus tax rate.
Yeah. Next one. What is your ambition in life?
Sir, my ambition is very simple. Sir, I want to be a good human being, at least to myself, and I want to do a bit to the society, like in whatever way I can. I want to contribute to the underserved and unserved people of the country, and sir, that's all.
That's what it is. Good. So how is the weather in your place? Is it hot or what it is?
Yeah,
because you are using the fan. That's why I asked.
Yeah. So it is summer. Summer has already started.
Summer
and
has
it is
started.
very hot here.
Very good. Now, the recent Russia-Ukraine war, in what way is it affecting the economy of our country?
Sir, first of all, due to Russia-Ukraine war, the crude oil prices has reached already mounting. The crude prices has almost doubled. Like it is now, Brent oil is around $130 per barrel, and due to that, since 80% of our energy requirement is through import, so due to that, our crude oil cost has increased substantially and so that is why our petrol prices, petrol, diesel, natural gas prices has gone up significantly. And apart due to that, we will have as per the recent Government of India estimates by Ministry of Finance, it will have an estimated impact of $70 billion on our economy. It will cause an outflow of foreign exchange reserves of $70 billion, and it will have a impact on our
No,
budgetary deficit.
no, why are you talking so much in length about this when as much as recently Russia has offered us 25% discount and so I think it has reduced the cost of the petrol to it in the
Sir,
international market it is 110, not 100. It went up to 130, now 110. And again,
okay.
this 25% discount has been offered by Russia and IOC and Bharat Petroleum. They have already bought lot of 5 lakh barrels, something like that. Did you not go through that news?
Sir, I have gone through that news. Sir,
Mm.
as per my knowledge, sir, India is importing hardly 1% of its oil requirement from Russia. And the Indian oil has purchased 4 million barrel of crude from Russia. That is hardly meeting our single day requirement. So
Is it
our
so?
daily requirement is 4 million barrel per day in India. So
Really?
that is
Oh,
why that is even not contributing to 1% of our total crude oil requirement.
then why so much importance is being given for that and told in newspapers that
Because
Russia is.
USA
Hmm.
has put sanctions on Russian oil, crude oil. So that is why like we are trying to our foreign policy is independent. So we are not bothering about US sanctions on petrol of Russia,
No,
on
no,
crude oil of Russia. So that is why it is in hype.
I am not sure about the figure you told. 4 lakh barrels is the minimum requirement of us per day. I'm not sure about it. And if that be the case, why is it government is not trying to take care of uh, importing something more from Russia? Why? What prevents
Sir,
them?
because so the reason is that the transportation from Russia is not feasible at all. It is not commercial feasible because Russia from transportation of crude from Russia is very costly. Uh, and since they are offering 25% discounts, that is why importing now at 25 discount is at par with other Gulf countries which we are importing. So now cost is at par after offering 25% discount by Russia. So
Oh,
if in case they would not have offered that discount, then our cost of crude oil comparative to other Gulf countries would have been higher by 25%. That is why we decided to purchase from Russia, because now we are at a neutral position whether to purchase from Gulf countries or to purchase from Russia. There is
apart,
no additional incentive to purchase from Russia.
apart from this, from where are we importing now?
So we are importing majority from OPEC
Oh,
countries, which is
one minute.
UAE.
One
Yeah.
minute. Hello. So I'm not posting your, don't worry, don't worry. I'm not posting your video. Thank you. Yeah. So,
Sir,
yeah. Hmm.
our majority of import is from UAE,
Hmm.
Oman, Saudi Arabia,
Oh, very
and
good.
Iran also.
Very good. Anyhow, you are able to answer all my queries very nicely. Best wishes. Do you have any questions to me? As it is,
Sir,
you
no,
have
sir. Thank you
answered
so
all.
much.
I have answered almost all the questions that I have asked. And because the you have seen the Nabard questions, na? Whatever I have collected and posted online, you are aware of that.
Yeah, sir. I am aware.
Nabard questions here.
Transcripts, I have gone through those
Yeah.
transcripts.
Yeah. So, what are your qualities as a person? Which is your favorite subject in college? Then some these are routine questions for everybody. What is the work of
Yeah.
Nabard in rural areas? What is self-help group? What is RRBs? Why the number is reducing? Of course, for you people, tell me about Financial Inclusion Technology Fund and Financial Inclusion Fund. Then what do you know about commodity exchange? Then what is the role of APMCs in agri marketing? What do you mean by micro ATMs? These are questions which can be asked to any person. What are the issues in agriculture sector solutions and Nabard initiatives? Then what else? The relationship between Nabard, that's right. Then that's not relevant here. What are PACS? You know that? What are PACS?
Public sector enterprises. I'm not sure, sir.
No. Primary agricultural credit societies.
Okay. PACS. Yeah, I'm aware about this.
Yeah. Then like that. If you don't know, you can say you don't know. No problem. That's right. Some more questions that comes to my mind. How digital technology and lending of loans, digital currency and issues in adopting digital currency. What is cooperative structure in our country? Ownership of regional rural banks and primary agricultural credit societies. Don't ask me, should I know this, but better to know this. Samajh gaya?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Then linkage of SHG like this. Otherwise, you have answered almost all the questions. Let me see what has comes to my mind.
Okay, sir.
What would you do for your district as DDM? What is DDM? District Magistrate.
District Development Manager, which is appointed as a grade B officer by Nabard in every district.
Oh, acha. Then somebody, it seems, told that I want to serve people, work for people. Then he was asked, why only Nabard for working for people? Correct? Some cross questions like this. You must be able to manage them smilingly. How fintech companies are helping financial inclusion? Good question. How fintech companies are helping financial inclusion? थोड़ा prepare कर दीजिए if you want.
Okay, sir.
Fintech
sure,
companies, yeah, fintech companies.
Fintech
companies, yeah. Then next one, yeah. Do you have a rural background?
Yes, sir.
Acha, good. Then what is the difference between ABAC and Agri Incubation Center? Note kar lijiye. ABAC and Agri Incubation Center. Have you seen Nabard's balance sheet and different funds in it? What is warehouse fund? What is its use? That's all. So almost all the questions we have covered. Best wishes. Good.
Thank you so much, sir.
All the best. Your interview is on 30th or 31st?
That's 29th.
29th. Oh God. Good. Best wishes. Attend with confidence and send the list of questions they are asking you.
Yeah, definitely, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, can you please give me feedback?
Yeah, feedback is really good. You are not faltered in answering any question except one or two, very rarely. So I am totally convinced of your eligibility. And again, yeah, 1 minute.